How do I handle negative criticisms? Hello everyone and welcome once again. So this is the part 2 of the 95th episode. First question, is same-sex attraction a sin? So I made a huge storm on Twitter X by quoting Ben Zislov's comment when he said that desires are sinful. I said they are not. So yes, many people criticized me. So the truth is that same-sex attraction in and of itself is not at all sinful. Sometimes it could be natural response, especially in an environment of single-sex spaces. It is the result. It is a consequence of the fallen world which we are living. But planting it in your mind and constantly thinking about it, like deliberately, that becomes sinful and not a sin. Sana Yousaf's killer wasn't her cousin. So many people criticized me by replying on my reel that the killer was not her cousin. See, I don't know. Even I personally don't think. If I'm being mistaken, sorry. Handling negative criticisms. So yes, I get both positive and negative criticisms, and I really it's difficult. Sometimes I don't react, but sometimes I react with respect and also responding with truth and in love. What I do, I'm currently in 3rd year. I'm going to go holiday. Where you have planned to go to? Like recently we went to Goa and I'm going to have a vlog soon. Am I interested in Bible classes? So yes, currently I don't have, but I used to go to Sunday school and also BBS and also for the communion. Why I do boring episodes? So yes, people have one creator literally criticized me. Initially, it's really difficult to create solid episodes, and yes, I do agree. I have done some mistakes in my videos, and I still do, and I apologize for that. I will try my best. Am I really an influencer? So basically speaking, I do consider myself, because I post vlogs, post lifestyle content, various different things. So I do consider myself an influencer, but also a podcaster, because I host the show called To Cultivate. Reason for side angle shoot. So you must have seen that I do shoot some part of my episodes through a side angle, which reveals my whole outfit. Like, this is one of the reasons, but also sometimes the voice quality is much better. That is why I do, but I will try to lessen that as much as possible. Any opportunities to share Jesus with non-Christians. So yes, sometimes I do talk, but it's really difficult because of the ongoing rise of Christian persecution here in India. But through posts, I indirectly tell. So basically speaking, I don't talk a lot about religion, but the principles underlying behind. And I, as much as possible, try to act Christ-like. Do I have a BCA degree? No, I have a BTech degree, Bachelor of Technology. As I said now, do you support LGBTQ? Yes, I do agree that the heart of those people were really good, and also I'm glad that they have some of the rights. But the normalization of it is wrong, morally and biblically. I don't approve their practice. I love them, I support them. I believe that they should not be discriminated against except for certain things like surrogacy, etc. But I don't approve of the practice of homosexuality or transgenderism. Truth in love. Sending love. So an Israeli singer replied to me. It's really good. Truth of Nalari. Is there proof of her faith? So yes. Now I personally agree that she should not have. It is better for her to take rest, to understand spirituality more, and then she should talk about it. She immediately talked. That is why people are skeptical. But she has been saved by Christ, and I do think that she is genuine. Hope so. People criticized her when Turning Point USA's YWLS had called her as a speaker, but I don't think this is wrong. If an ex-trans boy can speak, then why not she? So yes, we should not at all bully them. She's a new creation. Her parents, let's see. Truth of empathy. I am not at all against empathy, but I am against toxic empathy, which puts feelings over facts, and we ignore the other side. Toxic empathy is very prevalent among leftists. So yes, we should be empathetic, but ultimately we are called to love, not empathy. Empathy is just the stepping stone. What matters more is where it leads to, whether it leads to truth or lies. As in the case of abortion, the woman's right is considered, but not what the child will face, the killing. In LGBTQ activism, the adults will be considered. which I don't think is completely wrong. But they will not consider the implications that a child will have to face or society will have to face, or the unnatural unions normalization. And also regarding transgenderism, the gender symphorias, the feelings will be considered of the person, but not the problems and health complications which the surgeries and hormones will cause. Regarding illegal immigration, the migrants point of view will be considered, but not the POVs of the peoples whose country they are entering in. And also, it is wrong from the immigrants' perspective. Also, lots of natural disasters and problems occur there. And regarding social justice, it is like based on feelings. Originally, it was founded by the Catholic Church. It is good in and itself, but woke people have hijacked it and they are promoting anything wrong. They only look at one side of an issue and not the other side. We need to understand that we are ultimately called to love. God is love, and He gets to define what is what. Period. We can see this throughout pop culture and society. Another big question which comes to people's minds is whether I am a conservative or liberal. See, in most cases, I am a conservative because I believe in standing up for what is right rather than what is cool. But there are some things like certain environmental things, certain policies of the left which I agree with. I don't think that we should bully people just because they're different. We should deal with them with truth and love. Conservatism and liberalism depend from culture to culture. All leftists are not woke or have septum piercings, and all right wingers don't look like cowboy. Someone said, "Can I become friends with you?" See, I'm very, very selective with whom I befriend, so yes, no to any random person for safety reasons. Is criticizing Israel biblical? See, as Christians, we will have some amount of affinity for the Jewish people as we share half of the Bible with them, and our Savior was Jewish. But we are not called to support the modern state in every area. We should not be anti Semitic or demonize them. But it is not a biblical obligation to support Israel in every way. Can criticize. Am I good at maths and solving statistical problems? So, yes, one person criticized me when I told that women can be good at maths. So, yes, I definitely know some amount of statistics regarding like basic maths, I definitely know, and also some amount of engineering mathematics. I excel. I've got a 29 out of 30 in one of my exams. Am I feminist? So, yes, regarding some things of feminism, like giving women's rights, I definitely support. But some things like abortion and all, I don't support. Remember, there are two sides for everything. My bias in BTS, Taeyong. I also like Jungkook and Jin. Do I enjoy the cricket? So yes, recently the IPL match happened. Now I personally like CSK a lot. I'm not a huge fan of this, but personally speaking, yes, I find some part of cricket enjoyable, but I like to watch football shows more. Some people call me a fake Christian just because my views don't match with theirs or like something unconservative I speak. See, you don't have to be aligned with one particular thing to be a good Christian. As long as you believe the basic tenets and the sin and all, you are not making a crime. And also, we must understand that there will be different voices and different levels of faith. I'm currently, new, like a successful believer, and I'm struggling in my faith journey. But I'm becoming more and more conservative day by day. We are not called to worship tradition. Why my voice quality is poor? See, I only shoot with my mobile. I'm trying my best to improve the quality, and I apologize for what I have done. Why I don't speak in Hindi, why I speak in English. So since my audience is global and also not every single part of India speaks Hindi, especially in the south, that's why I speak in a more global context. That is why I use English. But in some cases, I like mix up Hindi. Am I from Maharashtra? Yes, I am. Marathi mulgi ahe mi. My basic makeup essentials. So basically some lipstick, lip balm, compact powder, and some eyeliner. Bas. So thank you guys for listening to this episode. Do share your thoughts on the same. Bye.